Imagine you just found out you're pregnant. You're so excited because this is something that you've been waiting for so long. You get more and more excited as you start to see ultrasounds of your baby. You're picking things out and getting the nursery ready. At 16 weeks, you start to feel this baby moving around inside of you and kicking. To you, this baby is very much alive. So how can anyone justify killing a child? Abortion is murder, and that's why I think that abortion is not the answer. You're killing an innocent child, you're taking away parenthood from many who are willing, and you're going to end up emotionally scarring yourself. So I would like to just tell you a little bit more about what abortion is and why I think that it's wrong. Right now in the United States, abortion is legal through the full 9 months of pregnancy. And I was reading on abortionno.com that right now it's allowed through the full 9 months of pregnancy, and we've become more and more lenient on that. So at what point is it that we decide that, well, immediately after the baby comes out, we can have an abortion? Why does where that baby's at matter so much? I want to give you a few facts on where the baby's at throughout the whole pregnancy. So here's a little fact sheet. I'll just give you a brief overview. At 18 days from conception, that baby has a heartbeat. In the first trimester, they start to form their earlobes, eyelids, mouth, and nose. In the second trimester, they have their own unique fingerprint. Their skeleton starts to harden, and they form the ability to hear. And then in the third trimester, they're putting on weight. Their fingernails, toenails, and hair is starting to grow in. So to me, after 18 days, when that baby has a heartbeat, that baby is very much alive. Now, let's look at why women have an abortion. One of the main reasons women have an abortion is either because they were raped or because neither party feel that they are ready to be parents. Only 1% of abortions happen because it's a high-risk pregnancy. And I was reading at abortionfacts.org that even in high-risk pregnancies, it's not like a life or death situation for the mother. So it's not necessary to have an abortion. And even if it is a life or death situation, your baby is alive. So you're choosing yourself over your baby. A lot of women think that the babies can't feel the pain, but as I was reading at abortionfacts.org, after 10 weeks, the baby can feel the pain. So let's look at women that have been raped or just decide they don't want their child. 50% of women that have an abortion are under the age of 25, and 60% are not married. So basically, a lot of women make a mistake and decide that having abortion is going to be the quick and easy fix, which is definitely not the case. I was reading at prolifeamerica.com that 94% of women regret their decision to have an abortion. It damages family relationships, and it has a huge effect on the mother. So a lot of women that have the abortion, it's really not their choice. They feel like they're coerced into it by their boyfriend or whoever the dad is, by family members, because these are third-party people that aren't directly impacted by this. Yes, they may have put their input in, but they don't feel like they felt the baby, and afterwards they don't feel the guilt like the mother actually does. So I found that there's a site, www.afterabortion.com, which was made up by a woman that had an abortion and just needed a way to cope after. So she made this site, and there are now 2.5 million comments on it, just from women that have had an abortion, letting other women know how they feel and how they're coping. And some of the comments on this site are they just have unbearable guilt. They wake up with nightmares. A lot of them have turned to drugs and alcohol or promiscuity. A lot say that they have trouble forming relationships now, and especially those that have had children after they've had an abortion. It's really hard for them to be able to connect with their children now because they are always remembering, like, what would have my other child been like? I killed a child. It could have had a good life. Why did I do that? And they have just a lot of regret and shame when they see their current child. So I just want to let you know that there are lots of other options. Right now, there are 1.3 million abortions a year in the United States, while there are 2 million couples that are ready and willing and want to be foster parents or adopt your child. So don't choose abortion because you think it's the easy answer. There are plenty of people that are willing to give your child a good life if you let them. So I think that abortion is wrong. You're taking parenthood away from many that want to be parents, and you're emotionally scarring yourself. So if you're thinking about having an abortion or know someone who is, please take a long, hard look at it because it's not as easy as it sounds. Think about what you're doing to that child and what you're going to be doing to yourself. please don't have an abortion. Find another option.